It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Everybody a Seahawks fan now.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First play and a first pass coming for Darnold. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Darnold. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
He'll take over first down 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's ready. 52.
Following the interception, Love. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set. 45. White. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
50. Green. Ready.
Love now. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. On 4th down, Love. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 31 yards. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Seahawks nothing. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
18. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold from the gun. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now
And Darnold's going to change the play.
at the Packers' 21-yard line.
2nd and 6. He completes this to Walker. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
Here's Walker. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Barner from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. And this is caught out the left flat. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And on the other side of midfield at the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Play action this time with Love. Right side to Watson. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit pass sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Black 40. Hut.
Jacobs going to try to middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
43 rail.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Set.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Ready. 45. White. Hut.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. And a loose football.
Six.
Looks like one of the DBs has it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this
Damn,
and work
Reed.
on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go
Are
that
you
route again?
serious, bro?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Darnold now to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
A loss of 13
Rashawn
yards.
Gary that
Brings up
time
3rd
fighting
down.
free and getting to the quarterback. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. He's got him in. Complete. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
4 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st
Now it's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
10 more yards.
Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, Darnold. He's going to air one out. And he's got it. In the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage.
They'll line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
14. Packers 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Packers first down.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Love, he's going to change the play here.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Love. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw.
Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Darnold. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Going up top for Cup. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Field. 10 black. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, the interception, I scored. I have a phone police.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And already started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. White, 97. White. Green jack.
Throwing. Love. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And now Love going to change things up. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Down. 45. White. Watson, 6. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hey, go Peters. Slide blue. Smash, red. Hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, wrong person.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Right back to me. I intercepted it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Love from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Set, hut.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Come on, set. 52, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. An effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Green. 560. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Set.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Now Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Darnold to throw. That'll be caught by Cobb. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Darnold. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
That's a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's Darnold.
Oh, you got to turn around.
Smith and Jigba. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken a lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Jason Myers now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out the left flank. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Red, left, back. 52, bull, right, white. Cross it, six. Dog red. Field, black.
Now Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And got his man complete. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time, and a touchdown to put things away.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38, ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Let's go. 60 red. Green jack. Slide through. Strike it. Strike it. Cut.
One last shot now for Love. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the victory here for Seattle. Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brendan McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Green Bay. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. Allen gonna throw. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 16
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
At the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9. They'll go play action here with Allen. That one downfield to Cooks. And he will score. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
38. Here we go, set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
45. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Here's Jacobs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 11 at the Bills' 13-yard line.
So after one, the Bills with the early advantage. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it second down and 11.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 50, 33. Yellow. Opposite. Green. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Terrell Bernard on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
Here's a third and 10. On play action, Love. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
To return, here's Ray Davis. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
34-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. Here's Allen to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Bills.
Allen going to give it to Cook. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, second down, 8 yards to go.
Brown 80.
Once again, it's Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Here's Allen to throw. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
And the Bills' 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
319! Regular. What's up?
Now Allen. This is hot. He's got it. And they tax 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
97.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
52 blaster. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Oh my goodness, what the hell? Why does he keep jumping for the ball? Why am I
It is
doing that?
intercepted. So going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Every once in a while, like you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up 1st and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Yellow, 26.
Jacob. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 4-yard line.
Down. 10 black.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go now. 50, green, set.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And he's in. Tucker Kraft, touchdown Packers.
In this offense, they just continue to find such creative ways to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers, and this time they use the pre-snap motion to help their guy gain leverage, and it's just an easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Come on,
The Packers will set up for the
Black 40.
2-point conversion.
Black Ultra. Hut.
He'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now, Allen. It's slant into the hands of Shakir. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. A run with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now a 3rd and 2. To the air is Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
We gave him the easy
Side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. That one downfield for Cook.
What is going on? What is that, Anderson?
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside
Man,
the 15.
you serious? Watch this.
Big time
Look.
play there for
I
Buffalo.
wouldn't let me see it all the way through.
39
They know
yards.
some bullshit. Look, he don't even turn around.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Arm a handoff. This is Cook. And he'll take this one in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this
He
NFL
does
level,
turn
Mike.
around
And
and
you
I
can
try
see
to
once he
click
got
on
the
him. I
ball,
click to
the
the
clear
corner on
line
the
to the
right.
end zone,
Like,
he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
oh, shit.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Black shot. Black. 95. Ultra. Ultra. Bang.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
We still in the clear.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Bills 20, Packers 18. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen.
Thank you, McKinney, for sitting still.
Intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here opposite. Green. 45. White. Check. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Packers first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, right.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Here's Love to throw.
What the hell?
Is going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Set. Put.
Here's Jacobs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
25, Bills 20. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. Punt to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Allen will throw.
Great catch. That's
the 40-yard line.
Get inside that.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Looking to throw, it's Allen. This pass right side, taken in by Cooks. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. And
and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken
back in,
down.
got him a sack. Say, I just need a breather, coach.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. This one, downfield, for Kincaid.
You play the ball.
Here we
intercept
go.
that.
We're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Alert, alert, alert!
They'll try and throw for it with Allen.
Ooh, and he called it and ran it back. I was asleep.
And he will score.
My dude's helmet.
Khalil Shakir Touchdown, Bills.
Went through his helmet. That's crazy. Before they
So
even
now,
show that
an extra
replay,
point
Madden knew they
really
was
doesn't
wrong
help
for that.
that much. They'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Okay, here we go.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They'll get enough 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll go with Jacobs. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
And 6.
Yellow, go, yellow, zoom. Red, cycle. Ready.
Throwing is Love. He's going to go
Off in
deep.
the middle.
Looking for Reed. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
That's first, don't do that.
Get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Packers, first down.
Real green.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Love.
Ah,
The
y'all
pressure
block.
too much.
That's
He
the time.
goes
It's time to
down.
block.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Blue striker. Needle blue. Steel black. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson.
Oh, and it dropped. I'm sick. Good game.
Dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up.
A little bit more early than that, huh? A little bit
So
more.
much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot,
Him
with
and
his
me.
hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
a road win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field.